My apologies if I tend to get a little sidetracked. Let's see, I was coming back over here for one particular thing, and that is a charger for my device because apparently it died last night, more like this morning. However, that's not going to stop me from attempting to do one particular thing. So I've been watching the last few days on a channel of which a lot of you may know. Turn off some lights here because my plug doesn't understand the light, the strand of lights I've got. And if I can get my tablet plugged in. So I'm in the process of, well, I've been in the process of watching a few videos from a YouTube channel, of which I will link down below in the description in the next little bit here, of which it involves scammer payback. Now, as you can tell, you're seeing me my screen, or you're seeing the camera being up here when my head's down below. There's a reason for that. One is because I'm looking at my computer, which is really slow at the moment because it's a computer that's not all that great. And I've been actually thinking, or I've been morally wanting to attempt to keep an eye out for that's a bummer. Well, sucks for me. Sorry, I've been going through my email lately where I've been keeping an eye out for I've been keeping mostly an eye out for emails. Sorry, I've been a little delaying right as of now because I've been keeping an eye out for emails that may have like false advertisement and being able to screw with them a little bit because I know for a fact that seeing the way that emails come in tends to have a number of which doesn't work. I say this because there's been a few times where I've come across a email with a number. Ooh, I wonder if this is, I don't know if there's a particular email I'm currently looking at about hearing aids. I'm not sure if it involves a number. I've legit been wanting to see if I can be a part of the scammer payback team of somehow. Also Progi, and I know for a fact, now I don't mean to try to make this creepy in any given way. Huh? Oh. Anyways, but I will say right now, also Pierogi, if you're watching this, I do apologize if I'm making anything awkward for you, but I know for a fact that there have been a few times where I have come across an email, and I gotta give a shout out to Scammer Payback channel. You may be small, but you do so much for so many people. I appreciate that. Huh, auto insurance, yay. Yay for lies. I love it. Anyways, but yeah, so that's a bit of fun for me. Moving into another topic. So the school I'm currently going to, apparently I'm getting suspended for about a week. And I'm not trying to make a big deal out of this, but I've gone through so many things that I've been second attempt for me. Let's do incognito because I don't want you in my history, as I had predicted. This tends to crack me up. Let's see, is there any other? I'm legit going through my email right now and seeing what emails I may have that I can easily access a phone number to start screwing with people. I've ever gone through 2 different emails, of which, and mind you, I've also learned when I'm opening a link, I'll open it in incognito. I would tend to. Okay, I question that. Okay, question. Has anyone heard about a Tesla lighter? Because if that's a thing, I would have heard about it by now. Ooh. And no, I'm not making that noise because I know it's a scam. Because one of the red flags I've learned, and this is something that I've learned from Scammer Payback, which I appreciate big time on. One of the big flags you want to keep an eye on. I'm going to see if I can hop in on my computer. Where are you? I'm going to see if I can hop in on one particular email or hop on the live stream and see if I can hop in and show you the email that I would highly recommend keep an eye out for if my computer will ever connect. I hate the weekends because everyone tends to hop onto the internet when there's not much to do on the weekends, which I hate because it takes forever to load. Okay. It's been a hot minute since I've been on StreamYard on my computer. I'm gonna leave one particular email open because I'd like to show you guys, or at least one idea of what to expect for one of several red flags. And then shout out to the other streamers or whatnot for instance, well, anyone that is affiliated with Scammer Payback, for instance, Mark Rober with the Glitter Bomb. He and Pierogi, and I would say the fact that it is also the fact that they both, to my knowledge, from what I remember seeing in the past videos, have worked on the Glitter Bomb together in ways. Actually, mute my computer. So enter you. Close you out because I don't need 2 windows with my email. Of which you're about to actually see me hop into the live stream with a secondary screen. Now, typically I don't do this very often, but today's just one of those different days where I actually will do this. And for various good reasons too. That's fine. Now, the name you're seeing for the other individual that might show up is a nickname that I've actually been given for okay, so the screen you're about to see is actually one good way of knowing. So I'm waiting on my screen to actually register. This is the one that I'm referring to because I know for a fact that this proves to you that the internet is really slow due to the fact that we got so many people on the same internet access, which sucks because it takes this long to actually register. I'm going to stop sharing for now just because. One of the things that you would have to keep in mind is, let's see, where did you go? Incognito. Just in case if something were to happen, I don't want it to get into my account. Then again, it would still get in my account no matter what. Which reminds me, I would say that this is a paid live stream, which it's not. But I will say I would recommend try using, or I would recommend use the basic stuff that Pierogi mentions in his live streams, even on Twitch. Takes forever to load, which is another red flag that you want to keep an eye out for. Walgreens advertisement gives me a white screen with the same stuff before. Let me guess. Is that right? Is that right? Sorry, my computer is being really slow, as you can tell. What's this? Oh, that explains part of it. Oh, yay. Yep. Let's go here, as I thought. I love it. I'm loving this. This is amazing. I'm like going through all my entire email right now, considering the fact that it's a large load. It gives me a particular thing. I'm actually going to show you this. Oh boy. I have the distinct feeling I'm going to probably get cut off in the next little bit here because my computer's having to crash a little bit. Let's see if this shares. This is what, so the screen you're currently seeing is what you'd see for the internet being really slow with so many users on it, which drives me absolutely up the wall. This is the kind of thing that I'm referring to. I don't know if you can see this, but I know for a fact that my tablet's having a little bit of a hard time actually picking up on this. But one of the things that you will see course, stop sharing because my internet's being stupid. This is the kind of thing that I'm referring to, is I'm trying to like show something. My computer's having a hard time. Oh, that explains part of it. It's because I got a printer sitting on top of the computer, which absorbs some of the heat, which I hate. Which I'm actually looking into getting a new computer because of this problem. So yeah. I will also recommend for future reference, be aware it's not the email itself not just the email that you'll see, but it's also the like pixels in the email itself. If there's a picture, look at it carefully because it will have that fuzzy look to it. I've actually learned this a few months back when I tried getting a hold of the two numbers to see if they were actual numbers, because from the length of it, it looked like it was a 10-digit phone number. Keep an eye on that because That will be the biggest thing you'll ever learn. Anyways, so, and I know I titled this just as a just for fun type, but apparently my computer is having a hard time staying connected to the internet, so that's a bit of fun. Anyways, as soon as I can get my computer to actually work, which I highly doubt, I'm going to see if I can start doing live streams on that. The problem is I can't access a mic on it because apparently it's been designed to the point where I can't access that. Which reminds me, the computer I'm on, not the tablet, because that's what I'm streaming from. Anyways, but the system itself on the computer that I'm using has gotten slow. I've deleted all the files that I didn't need, which is basically the entire computer itself, and it's been really slow. And computers are not easy to come by. I've also was in the store earlier today, and I realized, God, prices have gone up, and I'm not going to explain why, because there's legit no reason for explanation, because most of you already probably know. Now, came across something also about 2 weeks ago on Shein that I found rather amusing. Some of you may find it offensive, some of you may find it rather humorous. I'm forewarning you now. I'm tired of having to hold off on my thoughts and my feelings about things, but my thoughts about political views and my feelings about others, like situations, depending on the situation, I'm done with. The t-shirt that I found that I really like, that I'm looking into getting, it's actually fairly cheap, which I actually like, reads something like this. I'm not rude, or I'm not being rude. I just have the balls to say what everybody else is thinking. There's a reason why I'm looking into getting this shirt. It's because I'm tired of hiding. I'm tired of losing this type of battle. And I'm tired of being a basic wimp. Don't believe me? Watch what happens. Now, moving into the next form of topic. Excuse me. Getting a little tired, especially with it being about a certain time. Now, if you're here in the state of Utah, or you're coming out of state from another state, or just outside the country, coming in the state of Utah, and you're looking for something to do, you happen to be up in the Salt Lake County, there's a theater that I've been volunteering for 8 years now that I would recommend go purchase tickets for, because our next performance is going to be called Company, of which it is popular from what I've heard. My connection is rather slow, so if I sound funky, I also do apologize. Just because, see, I want to do you. I'm actually getting myself a ticket for a performance in particular. That's what I thought. Sorry, I'm trying to get. I did that password wrong, apparently. I hate when I have to try to remember a particular alert. So here's one thing that I've learned. And I know the name of it, I just can't think of it off the top of my head. Again, I am getting pretty tired, so my apologies on that bit. Where'd you go? No, you were just here yesterday. I don't need that email. I need the one with the passcode, not password, but let's do you. As you can tell, I'm basically trying to figure out, like, I'm waiting. I hate doing the waiting game a lot of the time, only because it tends to drive me absolutely insane. I know I just came across the stupid thing yesterday. No, earlier this week. I remember now. Let's go to forums. It should be here somewhere. Ooh. Do I get a phone number I can screw with? Sorry, I love trying to come across a certain email. I'll have to try to do this sometime next week. When my computer decides to actually start actually working. My apologies on yawning a lot. I've been quite tired today just because I have not. When was it? I know it was like earlier this week. Oh, hey, you know what? It being earlier this week makes more sense. Ooh, here's one. Here's an email that I actually have subscribed to. Mind you, this is more something that I'm willing to subscribe to that is actually legit. So if you're familiar with the Escape company, Escape in Time, here's something that I've recently got. When was this posted, though, is the question. So just a few days ago. This riddle challenge is about medium to low difficulty and is one that everyone can enjoy. And I love riddles. Well, I hate them, but I love them. I am always hungry. I must have always been fed. The finger I touch will be soon turn red. What am I? The only thing that I know for a fact that with that riddle is clock. The second hand, or the second hand. Now, the one thing I will say right now is there are certain riddles that I love to put out there for people to actually think. The only one that I know of that my dad told me, and I love this, and people think that this is a question when it's a statement. What has 4 letters, sometimes has 9, but never has 5? That I want you to just think about for a minute. And whatnot. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Ooh. I wonder. I also do apologize if I go silent for a moment. It's because I tend to I'd rather respond to a friend. Let's see here. Okay, the question is, oh wait, here we go. This is what I was after. Save and continue. Apply, and don't take me to... You little rat. Let's print it home. Complete order. Anyways, so, but I will say right now, which reminds me, I'm gonna actually go to YouTube. Go to channel, if I can get it to let me. With post notifications on. Open StreamYard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down in the description below the link to Scammer Payback's channel. That way you guys can be able to enter you. That way you guys can go check out his channel. That way you can understand what I'm referring to about like red flags. Go in here. Save changes, and then as soon as this gets done, I'm gonna call it quits and then go back to what I was originally doing. I'm also gonna do, or try to do, at least a few like merchandise giveaways if you guys are ever interested. What I mean by that is I'll explain that in the next live stream. Other than that, I'm out.